Hello. Hi everyone. In this class, I am going to discuss about the material master, how to create material master, what are the T codes in the material master, mainly how to create material that will do it material master. So before going to the material master, we'll see master data. What is master data? What are there in the master data? We'll see it. So, the master data is the collection of frequently used data records which we don't change often. Means we don't change it and we can't delete it because it will store in the system. It will store in the server system. That's called master data. And types of master data. What are the types in the master data? There is a material master, vendor master, and purchase info record, source list, and service master. These five types are there in the master data. So we'll see the today we'll discuss with this material master. So we are going to do now. What is material master? Material master is related to procuring material completely. We are procuring the material, that is called material master. So types of data is the types of data. It is in SAP. It is in three types. One is master data. Master data we already discussed. No, these are the master. These five things comes under the master data. And one more quota arrangement also comes under master data. And transactional data, second one, that is related to purchase activities, purchase order, sales order, and invoice. We'll do the payment through invoice for vendor. That is called transactional data. Customizing data means we are consuming the data. That is called customizing data. So coming through the material master, these are the T codes. For MM01 T code, will create the material. For MM02 T code will edit the material, and MM03 is the display, and MM04 display only changes. Will change with this display. Whatever display changes is there, no, will change here. No, if anything need to add, anything need to uh, remove it, will do in mm02. Those things whatever we done changes, that will display in this mm04. And mm06 is activate and deactivate deletion flag. Will not, I already told, will not completely delete the material in the material master. So it will save in the SAP, and it will show it as will activate or deactivate. We will not delete it, no. That's why there is one flag is there, will activate that flag. Or if you want to remove that material, no, will activate. If you want to use it again, will deactivate the deletion flag. That is mm06. So we'll check it in mm60 list of materials. We'll have to see the list of whatever we are create. We'll create the thousands of materials, no, that we'll see in mm60. And mm17 is the mass exchange of material master. If you want to change anything in the material, if you want to change a material group or unit of measure, if you doing in company, no, there is a thousands of materials are there. If you want to change for 20 materials, 10 materials at a time, we'll do this mm17. Wow, every time we'll go with mm02 for every material is will taking time, no. That's why we'll do with this mm17. And mm50 is extend material type. We are extending one material details to another material, copying material. That is called mm50. So we'll see one by one how to do. So first we'll go through mm01, creating the material. We'll see. Type here mm01, enter. Yeah, this is a material, this is industry sector and material type. Here the definitions are there. What is industry sector? Industry sector is it controls the field selection and screen sequence. And material type, grouping together of materials, several materials with the same basic attributes, is called material type. The material So many types are there. Mainly we are doing these three types: finished material, semi-finished material, and raw material. Now we are creating the raw material. Before going to that, what is our organization structure? We'll have to remember in organization structure. So I already told you to check the organization structure. The T code is EC01. So as show EC01, as show is going to another screen, extra screen, no? That is EC01. Structure, navigation. Okay. Yeah, here find the company code. I'll type H01. Here H01, click on it. H01. Here I am taking one structure. So many are there, no? In this we are creating, these are the plants, controlling the sales organization. We'll discuss with the every time we'll link to one by one, no? So in that material master also it will ask a plan to storage location like that. Storage location not here. We'll see storage location in SPRO. I'll check it. SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, storage location in material management. Yeah, maintain storage location. Plant is HP1. I have taken this plant here now, HP1. That is I have taken. Yeah, take position. Only HR1 is there or not? HR1. This is storage location. I am taking this storage location. These are existing storage locations. So how to create, I already told in my first class. So in this class, I am taking these storage locations and plant. I am assigning to material master. So we'll select the industry sector. I am taking mechanical engineering. You can take whatever we are working a different companies working a different plants, you know, different they'll take either comes under if mechanical parts manufacturing industry, they'll take manufacturing. If you work, if we will work in pharma industry, we'll take as pharmaceuticals, like that. We'll working under construction, we'll take it as industry sector. Construction, what are the industries, we'll select that. So I am taking mechanical engineering. The material type C, these many types are there, no? So I told you I am creating raw material. So I am taking raw material. I am taking this. This is I created before raw material. How to create these material type and industry sectors also will create in OMS2 T code. So last class now I will tell all these things in how to create one by one. I will tell you. So now click on material. We'll create the material. Yeah, these are the selective views. You can select. I'm selecting for raw material these 5 views: basic data 1, 2, and not this plant general plant data 1, 2, and purchasing and accounting 1 and 2. That's it. Yeah, click on organization level. Already given. Plant is HP1, storage location HR1. Click on OK. Yeah, this is the material description. This will call it as table name Mara table. What are the comes under the Mara table? C16. This is SC16N. We'll see what are those in Mara table, and created by here I am giving these username. It is there, no? See, SAP MM45 username. I am giving this username here, MM45, and click on display. Yeah, these are the materials, material numbers, list of materials created by SAP MM45, and these are the fields. These fields comes under material type YROH, and material group comes under the Mara table, and the order unit and unit of measure, material number also comes under the Mara table. So display of description of material and a basic unit of measure, material groups, these three comes under the Mara table, and the unit of measure, that order unit comes in purchasing view. We will see. So here I am giving material description, anything you can give. I am giving carbon. Unit of measure, if you clear here, we'll click on F4 button. No, this is F4 button. Lot of unit of measures are there, either it is in kg, it is each, gram, kilogram, mass, everything, ml, temperature, in terms of temperature, every in terms of length and weight, everything is there. These many types are there, measure unit. So here I am taking each, I am giving each. The material group also, click on F4 button. So many material group. This is dummy server, no? In the real server also, so many will already created there, and I am taking 001, whatever you can take. These these three fields are important in basic data. In the interviewer will ask what are the fields are there in basic data one. Before that, what are the fields are there when you are creating material master? What are the fields are required? The basic data one, basic data two, and plant data storage, plant one, storage plant two, and here plant data storage one, plant data storage two, and accounting one, accounting two, and purchasing view. These 2, 4, 6, 7, these 7 fields are required for raw material. That is for raw material use. In the basic data one, what are the fields important? What are their fields in basic data one? In the general data, it is their material description and basic unit of measure, material group. In the basic data one, this is these also their gross weight, net weight, weight unit, volume unit. You can tell these things. Mainly for raw material, these two fields are important. That's it. Click on enter, and basic data 2, nothing is there in the basic data 2. We will not do anything in basic data 2. Just click on enter, and coming to purchasing view. Purchasing view, the order unit is important. The order unit, if you want to change any basic unit of measure, no, here giving each means one. Here giving your order unit means you are giving a lump of material, means a number of materials comes under one. If I'll take the example, if I'll give here box, no, not there. If I'll select a box, now in this box, the number of how many each base unit of how many each carbon will give the number digit. If we click on enter, now it will ask, see, enter the factor for converting the alternative unit to the base unit. Here we are converting the base unit. Here I am giving one box. In that one box, 10 carbon strips are there. That is, I'm doing a 5, 10, anything. Here I'm doing 5. 5 strips are there in one box. So we need to order how many boxes will required. If you record 20 boxes or 10 boxes or 1,000 boxes, we'll ask from the vendor. So here we'll creating the material in terms of box. This purchasing group also important. If you click on A4 button, so many are there. Here I am giving 000. So interviewer asked in the purchasing view, what are the fields, important fields? This is order unit and material group and purchasing unit. This variant unit also important. This variant unit will active, then only will do the purchase order and will edit the purchase order, and it will come. If it is not active, the purchase order will not come. So we'll need to remember this variable variant order unit is in active. And the batch management, if you click on batch management now, the material directly going to batch management. It will use this material only in the batch material. If you click on this automatic PO, it will material will use in automatic PO. And this is important. Purchasing value key, the purchasing value key, it tells the what are the reminder day, shipping instructions, and what under delivery tolerance, over delivery tolerance. Will give the what under delivery tolerance means, if we order 10 materials, 10 boxes, here we'll give under delivery tolerance is 1 or 2 one. Okay, I'll tell example. I'll selected under delivery tolerance is 1%. uh, the vendor send us 9 boxes only. So here I gave under delivery tolerance. No, if 9 boxes also, the system will accept, because I gave this under tolerance delivery in 1%. So the system will accept. So the purchasing value key tells us, will over delivery tolerance means, if I give 1%, the vendor will send 11 boxes also, it will accept. Here see, under delivery 10, 5, 5, 2, like this. Over delivery like this, we can select like this. I'm not selecting this. It will take it as in PO order. Will water will send the purchase order to vendor. No, 1% under delivery tolerance or 1% over delivery tolerance. Will send it in purchase order. After purchasing order, the vendor send material. If he send 10 also. I ordered 10 boxes in the purchase order. And I choose under delivery tolerance 1% and over delivery tolerance is 1%. The vendor sent us to 9 boxes also, it will accept, and 11 boxes also it will accept. System will accept, and 10 also it will accept. That is the condition we gave. That tells us that this is the purchase value key. Reminder days, we will select here 5 days, 4 days. After 4 days it will remind us, it will remind to vendor also. 4 days are completed, you have to send the material to custom, material to company. It will tell like that. So these fields are important. You have to tell in the purchasing view, order unit or order unit and purchasing group, and variant order unit and purchasing value key. And there is a batch management automatic PO indicator and batch management indicator also there. You have to tell like that. So come into here, click on enter, and plan data storage one, nothing is there. Here also what is approach batch record required and batch management here also there. Storage data 2, nothing is there. For raw material, nothing, will not give any details there. So accounting one view is important. In the accounting one, valuation clause is important. Valuation clause describes the types of materials. So these five types of raw materials are there. This is the valuation class. 3000 3000 or whatever will select. No, I am selecting 3000. And price control, it will take as default V. What is price control? The price control is two types, one is V and one is S. V is moving average price and S is standard price. Generally we'll select the V, moving average price, because the price will always is not in constant, it will always fluctuating, the price will always fluctuating the market in the business. That's why we'll select the moving average. Sometimes it will decrease, sometimes it will increase, no. If you select a standard price, will pay that amount to vendor, will pay compulsory constant price. If you select V, no, if price will decrease also, vendor will take the less amount. If a price increase also, will pay the extra amount to vendor, like that. So always will select the moving average price V. So you will ask, when do we select yes? If we select always V, then when do we select yes? Why is yes? Yes, we will select for selling purpose. If we have the material, we have the finished material, no. If you want to sell the material to other countries, other person customer, if you want to send the material to customer, we are selling. That's why we'll get the profit from yes if you select yes. So we'll select yes for that time. So now this is moving average price. Will give the price condition. So I will give 40 for each carbon will cost it as 40, like that. So go through accounting one. Here this is important. What is the definition also there? Moving average price is total stock value by total stock. See, uh, create material, no, total value by total stock. That is called moving average. Moving average price. These are the definitions. Order unit, with this unit of measure will be given to vendor in terms of boxes we gave, no. Variable unit, if activate is selected here, then in PO still order unit will be editable, that is PO. Automatic PO, generally in industries daily hundreds of PR are created via MRP. POs also created automatically with respect to PR. With respect to PR or directly PO will create with that material. Total shelf life, life of material from manufacturing to expiry date, it is there in the shipping instructions. Maximum storage period, in terms of 2 months or 3 months, it dead stock will there, no. I will give that things. And we'll discuss all these things, no. Material group, there I gave 001, no. Grouping together of several material with the same physical attributes. And purchasing value key determines the remainder days, tolerance limit, shipping I already told. And GR processing time takes place the material into storage from quality. We are sending the material. After vendor sending the material, will send that material to quality inspection. Is their material is good or any damaged material is there, that will do it in quality. So whatever we are moving that under the plant, we are moving that material into storage location. From quality to storage location, there is time will there, no, that is called GR processing time. Valuation class, assignment of material type to group of GL accounts. I selected valuation class 3000, no, that is material type. This is valuation class. Okay, completed. Nothing is there in the accounting too. You just click on enter and yes, save. Material will create. So just now I did that SC16N, no. You can do Mara is material description and in the material master, and MARC is a plant data, comes under material related to plant data, and MARD is material master under the storage location data, and MAKT material text table, and MBEW material validation table. These T codes comes to ABAP. So if you want to, if you have any changes to do, if you have any work from ABAP, no, we'll send like this: Mara table, Marcy table, Mardi table. Now any work is there in the Mara table, we'll tell to the ABAP. So those are these table names we have. You have to by heart it. They will ask what are the tables in the material master. Mara comes under general data. Marcy is the plan data, and Mardi is the story location. You can tell like that. These four things. Okay. So, uh, so material is created. This is the material number 71051. You can remember it. And MM01 is completed. So now we'll do MM02 edit the material. If you want to do any editing, 71051, no? So ash n MM02, change the material. This is the material. So you can select view. If you want to change basic data 1, if you want to change basic data 2, purchase, whatever you want to change, we can change here. Okay, I will change. You just select, deselect all, select one only. Here I am taking accounting one, and in the accounting one, I will change the valuation class. Okay, instead of 3000, I am taking 3001. Okay, save. So material law change, data change. For display mode, it is in display mode. Ash and MM03 display. You can display all. This is for only display purpose. What are the values are there? We can't change anything here. We can't edit anything here. So accounting view and MM03 completed. MM04 display only changes. Whatever we changed in the MM02, that will show here MM04. What we changed in accounting one, we changed, no? That will only displayed here. Yes. See, it is showing. See, plant HP and valuation type, valuation class. Old value is 3000 and new value is 3001. See, it is showing. And now MM06 activate, deactivate, deletion flag. So click on MM06. Yeah, this is if you want to delete this material, no, we can't delete permanently. We can delete as under the plant or storage location. If you want delete here, if deletion flag, we can select is it in on sales organization channel, where are the number, store the type. Okay, here I'm giving plant data. So plant data will come here. If you want to this is the deletion flag. Click on checkbox, no, it will go through deletion flag. We activated deletion flag, so the plant data will not show it again. And if you click on directly material, no, the whole material will deleted. Okay, if you select this material number, no, 71051 in the purchase order way or anything, if you want to send to the vendor, if we take this material number, it will show it as it is in deletion flag. The material is under the deletion flag, so we have to deactivate. We'll go through it again, MM06, and we can deactivate like this. I'm not activating, no, I'm just showing to you. And MM60 is the list of materials. Ash and MM60. If you click here, these will come. If you click just HP1, I'm giving just plant. What are the materials created in this plant? No, those material list will come here. See, these are the material numbers. This is just now I created 71051 is our material. This is material group order unit and validation clause, all these things. User, I'm created. Now MM17 mass change of material master. I told about MM17, no? Mass change. If you want to change anything, here go through fields. Okay. If I want to change material group, I am taking one material group. Click on it. Okay. Yeah. Here we'll give material list. Take action MM60. HP on plant, no display. This is the material list, no? Okay. I will take these 5 materials. Yeah, that will cause action MM17. Fields, material group, display. Yeah, I selected 4 materials, copied here and display. Is it okay? I am here 71005 from 2. I am giving number. Okay, display. Yeah, continuously came 4 materials. No, these are the material groups. If I want to change material group as anything, group as 0001 already exists. No, I will take it as 00120. Select this and you can click on this. Carry out a mass change. See, whole things once at a time. It will change it as 00120. If I want to change in a different way, no, different way. If I want to change these material group is 001 to this material group different, these material group different. You can select here and you can give. I'm giving this material group to this and I'm changing this to 0001. Like that you can change and you can save. You can save it and it will save. This is MM17. Now extend material type MM50. ASEAN MM50. If I want to extend for material to, from plant to plant or sales organization or plant 1 to plant 2 and organization to organization or material to material. If I want to extend the material, that will comes under MM50. Okay. You can do this MM50. Yeah, this is completed no material master. Whatever I told the material master is important fields and important views and definitions are important. I gave here points, all points. No, you can note it down these points and these will ask the interviewer main important things. All the definitions I gave here, yeah, whatever in the material master, creating the material. So the till now whatever I told you that is important and the class will completed. If you have any doubts you can ask me in the comment section. I will reply to you. Any questions, any queries you can ask and I will give answers to you. So now class the session is completed. And please subscribe my channel if you want to continue with these videos. If you want to learn SAP VMM, you can access my videos and you can subscribe my channel. You can get all videos from my channel. Okay, thank you, bye bye, I'm signing off. Thank you.